talking about a lot of different companies, a lot of different MLMs today, and I just want to kind of know maybe everybody's take on the vision of the Empower Network. You know, you specifically, David, why? I mean, why the Empower Network? Why did you even start it up? I mean, you just want to get a bunch of money, right? You just want to get a whole bunch of money.
No, I mean, I had been in the, in network marketing since 2002, and I'd had a certain set of problems that I saw in every organization that I was in. It was impossible to make money, or it doesn't matter how many trainings you went to, you could never learn what to do, but even when you did what you were supposed to do, it was like you need 10 million people to make money in your organization. All the people on the internet, the internet is run by what I call the 5 gay super friends. They essentially massage each other's butts and then sell each other's products and never let anybody into their super circle. You know what I mean? And I wanted something when I was building, I had all the success in these other companies. I wanted something to where somebody like me could get through the top without having to own a company. Because the truth is that, a lot of people, they say, well, I'm going to get to a place where I own my own company. I really wanted to do that. I just wanted to be able to make money. You know what I mean? I wanted to be able to help other people actually make money, because I had a lot of people in my organization who are extraordinarily talented, they're extraordinarily gifted, they work their ass off, they made incredible content, they produced sales, and still they didn't make very much money for doing the work. I mean, these are people that are 100,000 a month guys, 10,000 a month people making 1,000 a month, 1,500 a month, 2,000 a month. Right? And so what I did was I took what worked really well for me, and I wanted to put it in the hands of other people to where, honestly, somebody could come into my own company and out-earn me as a company, which still hasn't happened. But that's just because we've actually produced more sales than everybody else in the Empower Network. If somebody did, they would actually make more than we do. And so we wanted to put people in a position where they had the power to do what we do without having to be us. Right? Which I think is the distinction, because people don't want to run infrastructure in $1 million company most of the time. I mean, some people are operations guys and they want to do that, right?
Some people are good at it, so doesn't necessarily.
Most people don't want to make info products and deliver them and set up SSL certificates and learn how to install blogs and all this crazy stuff. They don't want to learn how to do this. They want to make money, and so they do this stuff because it's required, because they assume they have to do it to get rich. And so I want to create something to where it lifted the people up to the top. I want to help somebody who couldn't make $500 a month make $5,000 a month. I want to help somebody who struggled to keep their check at $5,000 a month to pay their mortgage. The people make $50,000 a month. The truth is, most of those people that are stuck there are $50,000 a month people. They're just in the wrong environment. They're in the wrong circles. They're in the wrong groups of people. They have the wrong spheres of association. They're not earning money the way that the big guys earn money, and so they can't do what we can do. And so by putting it into the hands of people, by doing it, it just worked extraordinarily well. It worked better than we thought it would work. We had more success than we thought we'd have. And now, I mean, everybody here is standing around with video cameras. Everybody here at the hotel probably thinks we're absolutely nuts, and it's the best thing ever. But the truth is that it's worked, isn't it? It's worked. People who it doesn't make sense, they would never make money at anything else, are making 10, 15, 20,000 a month here. It's completely awesome, ridiculous, and cool at the same time. So it's exactly what we wanted it to be, and better. Is what that's my two cents.
Like honestly, when David started the company, and we started to have some problems, and I was like, I asked him, I'm like, hey, is there anything I can help to make this vision happen? Because what I truly believe this is, and this is no joke, I believe what we're doing here and what we're doing right now is the same type of thing that essentially Amway was doing back in like the 1960s. This is essentially the Amway of today. And like some people, that might turn them off because they're like, Amway. Well, Amway's an awesome company, or at least they were a long time ago, and they had their original vision because they created a way for people to get out of the traditional system and do what they wanted. And like Curtis was talking about earlier, they're there because they want to be there, doing what they want to do when they want to do it. And we put that in a way where and then they told everybody, wear a suit and tie, cut your hair, don't say fuck. Whatever it is that did it, whatever it is they wanted to do, they just told you to do it, and then people did it. But the difference is, we're saying be yourselves, and you can make that much money. That's where I see the vision of. That's where I see the vision of the Empower Network. It's like a place where people can be themselves. They don't have to create the product. And there's a lot of different ways to earn 100% commissions, right? You can go out there and grow a bunch of pot and sell it. You get 100% commissions, but you might end up in jail. Now our next time do after that. That sucks. That's kind of a bad option. So I'm not encouraging you to do that. Don't get 100% commissions that way. Or you can go out and create your own products, right? Right? Well, a lot of people go out there and they create their own product, but their products are crap. crap product. But if you have this crap product, it's a bunch of junk, and you sell it, and you're like, I got 100% commissions, and they're laughing all the way to the bank, and you're like, that schemer, you know? But with Empower Network, the products actually are quality. Amazing training products, you know, and amazing events that you just need to be at. And and we have that here. You know, and we have that culture. You know, and that's exactly what we are. And we're the, you know, internet Amway of 2012, where you can wear shirts, have no shirt on, and yeah, it's awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's a story.
Yeah. And that's why you need to join. You're probably been watching this video for who knows. We're talking about like, you know, MLM Jesus and about 100 different other things, and you know, a few of us have cameras rolling here. And you know, the truth is that you know, whoever you're seeing this from, you should join them. So it doesn't matter. Because I mean, people always want to put their success out there, and they want to blame somebody else, like it's like somebody else's deal for them to be successful. Only that guy would have sponsored me. Well, the truth is that like your success is going to come from you, and by attending the events and becoming a part of what we do, you'll know that. But you got to take action first, because taking action is what actually produces results. I mean, if you wouldn't have made the decision to come here, if you wouldn't have made the decision to come to Atlanta, Justin, I mean, how would have that affected? How would that have affected your life?
Yeah, if I didn't go to Atlanta, which I almost didn't even go to Atlanta because I was just being ignorant, I wouldn't be in the position I'm at right now. I wouldn't be at the Masters Retreat right now, and I wouldn't have made $42,000 last month on the internet. Maybe I would have only made 5 or 7 or where I was at. So if you want a massive breakthrough, you just follow successful people, you get started, and you follow your 8 core commitments in Empower Network. That's what Aki is trying to say. It don't matter who your sponsor is, it just matters you follow your core commitments, because one of those commitments is showing up at events. And events are where you're going to have your biggest breakthrough. It's going to change your belief, and it's just going to provide you the tools and the skills and the knowledge necessary to make a lot of money so you can live your dream, which is what we're all doing right now, right? Living our dream.
Yeah, well, I was just over there in this game playing beach volleyball, you know, and I was like, you know, those guys are cool. My wife's still over there playing right now. And it's like, you know, and which is awesome. You know, we've been hanging out on the beach. You know, I think I got a little too drunk and skinny dipping with a rock star the other night. Awesome guy. I said, man, you should buy his album too. I haven't even listened to it yet. That guy's so cool that I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna buy his album.
And that was a great story, because the rock star came to hang out with us, right?
Yeah, well, he came out to hang out with us. He was like, these guys are cool. I'm gonna hang out with these guys. So we're not just making money. We're not just providing a vehicle for people where they can go out and, you know, live, you know, where they want, do what they want to do, take shots of tequila, and then go back to the meeting. If you want to. Some people don't drink.
We're creating great dreams. In fact, you turn your camera around, you see your wife coming to you, living the lifestyle, having a great time.
Yeah, she's got a drink in her hand right now.
Hey, Kayla.
Hello. How are you guys?
Doing well. How are you today?
Having a good time. Just played some volleyball in the pool.
That's so cool.
Well, you won.
Yeah, we won twice.
All right. Yeah.
Winning team.
I face planted somebody twice.
She did. She can play. She can play.
Yeah.
She can play.
Absolutely.
Kelly's badass. She can sing too.
Anybody
She
from
might
Hawaii,
be singing.
obviously a beach volleyball.
Yeah, she might be singing on stage in San Diego. I think, too.
Sweet.
Ashley wants her to. We gotta look at the details.
I have to learn the song. It's going to be Ashley's motivational song. That picks her up.
That's awesome. Well, I'll be looking forward to that.
The shower
We're all just one big family here.
Poor man's auto.
You know, we're all just one big family here. We're having a good time. You know, this conversation has taken so many different directions in a short period of time, and I almost didn't pick up my camera and turn it on. And you know, I'm glad I did. And you're sitting here, you're watching. I mean, let's see, how long have I been filming now? 28 minutes and 13 seconds. And it might even be longer than that. I might splice it. I might have to cut some of it out. Just, you know. We'll see.
You got to cut out the secrets, right?
You gotta cut out the secrets, because sometimes the secrets are stuff that people, you know, it's just like you just can't really hear it unless you're at the event. You gotta understand the whole context, and you gotta be there to really get it. Because I know there's a lot of conversations that I've had like that. There were breakthrough conversations that were just really short, like the one I had with Scott. You know, again, I bring that up a lot right now because that turned out to be an amazing thing. And now I had a side conversation with him after that, you know, and Scott, and, you know, basically what happened was Scott was like, you know, I was listening to the Empower Network Inner Circle product, and it saved my life, and then blah blah blah. Wait a minute, what did you say? The Empower Network Inner Circle saved your life. And he's like, yeah. I was like, tell me about that. Well, I kind of stole some products from work to, you know, kill myself. myself, you know, I'm not going to get into details.
Might be a whole lot.
But, you know, then I popped in an audio from David Sharp, and that just like transformed my mindset. And now, like and now I didn't want to kill myself, and now here I am. This is my first vacation ever out here, and it's awesome. You know, this is such a great environment, such great products and great people. I'm so happy, and I'm like, awesome. Well, I told David, my brother, David Wood that story, and when I told David that story, he's like, well, do you think he'd want to speak on stage? And I was like, would he get up in front and tell that story? And I was like, I don't know, but I'll ask him. And I looked for him in the crowd. I couldn't find him. I finally found him in the crowd. I went up and I asked him. I'm like, would you like to speak? And the moment I asked him,
we're probably going to go over to the other pools.
Yeah, we're gonna. I'm about done. We're about wrapping up. So, but he's like, I'm just sweating and shaking just thinking about it. That's scary. So he wrote down some notes. He decided to say yes. Took action. Made the decision. He almost didn't get up on stage. He made the decision that says, you know what, I'm going to face my fears. I'm going to go out and do that. And he went and did it. And when he went up there and got on stage, rather than listen out, you know, he took action. He did what he knew he needed to do to change his life. And then when I talked to him later that day, or actually even back to the speech, when he did the speech, he kind of fumbled and started dropping his notes and started speaking from the heart. Did you see that happen, Justin? Yeah. He had the notes, he was kind of getting it out, and then all of a sudden he started speaking from the heart, and everybody's got a tear in their eye, the room stood up, everybody's clapping, because we're always rooting for the underdog. But he said to me later, he's like, dude, that was so powerful. That was another life-changing experience to me. It was a life-changing experience because now I want to get up on stage in front of 60,000 people. I want to tell my story because I can make a difference and I can help people. I got chills just thinking about it. Look, I got goosebumps.
Yeah, you do.
In Costa Rica, and it's like to think that he went from having one transformation. There's the two biggest fears in life. What are they? Right? There's
public speaking and dying.
Number one is actually public speaking. It's ahead of dying. All right, that's the number one fear people have, and so he came over to the number two fear before he got here, the fear of death. Because he apparently didn't fear it. He was going to kill himself, and then he's like, well, I don't need to. But he got over all that. So number one and number two fear is public speaking and death. This guy has overcome it because he joined the Empower Network. He actually listened to what they said, listened to the Inner Circle audios, which changed his life once, and then he went out there, and he came to the event, made that decision. Then he ended up with the experience. Then he made another decision to actually get up on stage, even though he was scared, even though he wasn't sure what was going to happen. He made that decision, got up there, and now he's overcome those and had amazing breakthroughs. How badass is that?
And I'm sure he's probably inspired other people that probably had the same thoughts as him just watching that, because I know, a lot of people are having breakthroughs this weekend, and not everyone's man enough to admit some of the things that they're thinking. And Scott, I respect that guy because he is willing to come forward and share it so he could inspire other people, and that is called paying it forward, and that's just so profound and powerful, and that's why we're all teary-eyed, you know what I mean? That's super powerful. That's life transformational, and I'm sure it's going to affect probably hundreds, if not thousands of people who hear that story. So Scott has a story that he needs to go out there and share it with others because he can save other people's lives. That's the power of what he's done and, the breakthrough he's experienced here at the event, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, and that's amazing. And I bet you've had breakthroughs while you've been here too.
Massive breakthroughs. I mean, just listen to people like Dagan Smith, Dave Sharp, Dave Wood, Tracy Walker, John Rose, Chuck Marshall, and the list goes on and on. But the information that you learn and the energy that you experience of being in the same room with these people is really the fastest way to shortcut your success. That's why I encourage everyone to get out to San Diego. We all want to be successful, but there's things holding us back. There's ego that gets in the way, and we just don't want to listen because we're told what to do our whole damn life. We're told what to do at work, and it's just that rebellious, state that we have to go against the grain of what people tell us. But what we're telling you is because we care about you. That's why we give you 100% of the commissions, because we care about you. We tell you to go to the events because we care about you, and we know that's the fastest way for you to break through. So if you want to get 6 months ahead of everyone else who don't attend the event, just go to the event and show up. That's all you got to do. Bring a camcorder. Ask us to take videos. Ask all the leaders to shoot videos, because videos will transform your business. And I'm just one example of that. Aki is an example of that. We shoot videos. Why? because it's the greatest way to get people to know who you are, and we're in a relationship building business, so that don't mean we have to pick up the phone and pound the phone, dial after dial after dial. Shoot a video, upload it, let thousands of people know who you are, connect with people, let's build a thriving business, and let's live our life as we're building the business, you know, and that's what we're doing.
Build a business and have a life. I like that.
So if you want to become successful, you got to go with your gut feeling. If you feel good right now and you just want to take action for the same price as a bag of peanuts in the grocery store, $25, just hit the button right below this video, because successful people make decisions fast and swiftly move forward. We'll be seeing you in San Diego.
Damn straight. And, you know, and this guy's a badass here, Justin. I met him at the last event in Atlanta, and, you know, we become great friends.
Long Island iced teas together.
Absolutely. Well, wait. You just got to be here. You wouldn't understand if you weren't. So.
Below this video. Get started.